Hey guys, you're now watching Sparkly Kid, and before this video I'm just gonna talk a little bit. So this video is a squishy makeover video, and why would I do this? Well, I got this idea from Mariah and Elizabeth. I like her channel. Go check her out and subscribe if you want to. Okay, so here's the supplies you need to do for squishies. So if you need to glue pieces back together like this narwhal, here you're gonna have to use fabric glue instead of regular Elmer's glue or hot glue because it's not gonna be good and it's gonna be very hard. And for the painting job, if you want a new design, you're gonna have to use fabric paint instead of acrylic paint, because if you paint with acrylic paint, after it dries, it's just gonna crack and leave a big mess, and fabric paint works really well. So squishies are basically just made from foam, and I love this one. This is slow rising. I'm just showing an example here, but squishies are slow rising. Fabric paint is good for painting on stuff such as blankets, t-shirts, clothing, and squishies. So yeah, now we're gonna zoom the camera in, and I'm just gonna get my supplies. So yeah, so this is the first candidate, and I'm gonna put them together as a set, but I'm just gonna roast them one at a time. So this narwhal, I got this last year. It's very soft. It's very satisfying to squish, but as you notice, there was a rip in the tail. I glued that in the past, and then her horn is missing. Her horn is right here. I have an idea. So so these guys are actually, I made this from scratch, but now I'm just gonna completely destroy this, use it for scraps. So, okay. And also about the narwhal is that paint is just rubbing off of her. So next up is this Gudetama. I got this thing also last year, and I've been squishing it a lot as well, and it has a huge rip. So it has a huge rip. Yeah, and that's all, but the design is really cute. So I'm explaining the design here. So this horn is basically gonna go on top of the Gudetama now. So it's like Gudetama's having a birthday party, and he's like riding on a whale. She's now a whale. I just mentioned it, and I have scissors. So I'm just gonna smooth it out a little bit so it's easier to glue it on there. So once you got it smoothed out in the perfect shape, you can start gluing it. Yeah, so here I have fabric glue. This is what fabric glue looks like, and I don't know why I open it all the way. So I'm basically just gonna make the right thing. So I'm gonna put the popsicle stick inside the fabric glue, and here's fabric glue, and I'm basically just going to attach this. I'm going to attach it on there. It might be sticky sometimes, and so after you put it where you want it to be, you're gonna have to have a rubber band to hold it. So what you do with puffy paint is that you just put it over rough areas to smooth it out. And for the makeover, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of puffy paint over this narwhal, not too much. And I'm gonna, why am I doing this? And I'm just gonna rub it clean because I'm just gonna recycle it anyway. So, and then you just spread it over the narwhal. So in the rough areas, you may want to do a couple coats of it to get the smooth of the surface that you can. So I'm basically just smoothing it over, and I'm also gonna cover up the narwhal's fin. So now I'm gonna attach these two together. So I'm gonna try some experiments. So Gudetama looks like he's leaning on the whale, and he's like going a ride for it on his birthday. But I understand that the design of it is Gudetama, a lazy egg. That's so cute. So I'm just gonna experiment. So now I'm just pouring this thing in. And then I'm gonna attach the Gudetama onto the whale. I call this a whale because it was originally a narwhal, but I removed its horn and then replaced it on Gudetama. That horn from the narwhal on Gudetama's head is actually a birthday hat for him. So maybe his owner took him for a ride on the whale so he could move fast and not be lazy. I mean, like a whale is doing it for him. So, yeah. Then in the water. So I'm just gonna try to arrange the positions. So I think that looks good enough. So to hold everything in place, I'm just using a rubber band to hold it. So this is what we're looking like now. Gonna put a layer of slick paint under so that everything can stay, so Gudetama doesn't leave the whale. You are staying, Gudetama, in here forever. Ow! So now I'm gonna get started painting this, the final paint job for this. So I'm gonna make this whale blue. So I'm gonna first paint the front over, so I'm just gonna do that. No way. It's finished, and by the way, I painted a little bit on the Gudetama just to make sure I got the whole whale painted on there, and I'm now gonna lift this thing. So now I put on the second coat, and now I'm gonna start painting the Gudetama character white. I'm painting a base coat on him, especially over top of the birthday hat, so that we can so that we don't have to do a second coat. So here I am just painting on that white. So now here's the base coat, and I'm just gonna let it to dry. Okay, so here's what the color on the paintbrush looks like. And now I'm just gonna paint the little Gudetama egg yolk yellow. So I'm just gonna try to make neat edges because I feel like I don't wanna wanna go back. So I finished painting on the Gudetama, as you can see by the lines, and I'm now gonna let it to dry. So now the egg yolk is dry. So originally I was going to paint a birthday hat, but then I thought that was gonna be too plain. So I'm just gonna make an ice cream scoop. So now I'm just gonna mix. So this horn thing or birthday hat, it's gonna I was gonna make it into a birthday hat, but then I thought that was too plain. So I'm just gonna make it an ice cream cone, and then I was planning that the ice cream is like melting on Gudetama's head for his birthday. So I'm just gonna make that. So that's my idea, and I'm just mixing up this brown paint, which is nice. Okay, okay. Color finished. So now, what is wrong with me? So now the color is finished, and I'm just gonna paint on the light brown as the cone, and then this color is going to be the ice cream color. So it's a strawberry flavored ice cream melting over Gudetama's head. That's a really nice idea, Sprightly Kid. Okay, so that's that. finished my ice cream cone, and when you look at it from the bottom, it kind of does. So now I'm just gonna let this thing to dry. So while the paint on the ice cream cone is drying, I'm gonna turn my attention to the face area of the whale. So like I said, so Millie is going from a narwhal to a blue whale. So I'm just gonna paint on the eyes, and I have this very thin paintbrush, so I'm just gonna paint on those eyes. So here's one eye. It looks like it has black holes. It's a black hole, but don't worry, I'll make that cute. So here are the two black holes. So should I make this into a male or a female? I'll rather make it into a female. So I'm just gonna put on some eyelashes on this girl. Wait, that's too much paint. I'm just gonna fill in the hole right there. So here's one eyelash, and here goes the other lashes. So here are the eyelashes. Are they cute to you guys? So if you're wondering about the mouth right now, I'm just gonna paint that. But so you know those whales have that white thing for like their mouth in cartoons. I am gonna do that, but I'm gonna turn my attention. So I'm just gonna try to paint it, like look at it from the side so that I can get it correctly. So I finished painting it, but I still don't know what to call it. But when you look at it from the side, it looks kind of normal. But when you look at it from the front, it does look kind of strange. It looks like that, no. So I'm just gonna let this thing to dry. And then I'm gonna make some black lines there to kind of like, I just can't explain it, but maybe either adding highlights will make it cuter. So maybe I have these veggie tail stickers, and I'm also gonna add another one on Gudetama. I'm pretty sure the whale is still wet, but I just decided to add it. So here's the sticker on the tiny Gudetama, and then I'm gonna put this one on the other side. No, we can't do that. So how about here, like there, because of the ice cream dripping out. So this Gudetama I'm doing here is a lot of fun right now. And here he has sticker, one for each cheek. And now, time for the color. So, not for the color, time for what? Paint on the ice cream. I'm just gonna paint on the ice cream. So, Gudetama had this strawberry flavored ice cream, but then his friends had an ice cream, and the friend threw it on him. So that's the gift. Wait, so here's the ice cream, and I did get a little bit of it on the sticker. Oh shoot, I should have not put it on the sticker before the ice cream. But I'm just gonna let it dry anyway. I'm so proud. So now, now that the paint on the ice cream is dry, by the way, I was having too much fun with it, so I put drips, but then I decided I don't like the color. It needs to be more special. So I'm now gonna mix out this red paint with silver. So I'm just gonna now, oh my gosh, paint coat number 2. So by the way, this face is starting to look cute. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, so I put some highlights in the eyes off camera. I'm sorry about that. So my idea is that Gudetama got stickers before his birthday celebration, like when he had a party. But then a friend threw ice cream on him, and he got ice cream on his sticker. So that's why the paint looks like it's touching the sticker. So that's my idea. So here it is. It's covering almost the entire sticker, but don't worry about that. But I'm just literally having fun with this thing. So here it is. I'm just gonna let it dry. So I'm just gonna use the background color on the whale to touch up any areas in this back thing before painting on Gudetama's face. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna clean all this mess up, and it's looking nice. Now the touch-ups in the area around Gudetama are now done, so I'm just gonna let this thing dry. Now the touch-up areas on the front are dry, but there's still a mess on the bottom, but I'll fix that later. So now I got a toothpick because I'm gonna paint on Gudetama's little face. So that's what we're gonna do. So just paint on Gudetama's face. And then my idea to put on a starfish on that whale. So I'm just gonna paint on Gudetama's little eyes. By the way, when you look at the ice cream cone from upside down, it does look like an ice cream scoop that's melting over his head. So I'm gonna show that later. Actually, I'll show it now. So look it, guys. So the bottom thing is the ice cream cone, and the strawberry flavored ice cream is just melting over its head. So so let me explain my idea again. I think I've already explained it. So my idea for this one is that it's Gudetama's birthday, and that he got stickers for his birthday, but then one of his friends threw an ice cream on him, and then after that he rode on a whale for his birthday. So that's his birthday celebration. So this is Gudetama's face. It's looking very excited right now. He should be happy about it because it's his birthday. So now while the face is drying, about this white thing, I'm just gonna touch it up by adding some black lines down it. So I'm just gonna do that little detail, not little detail. Why do I keep calling everything little? So I'm just gonna paint on these black lines, which I think looks so cute. And this whale's face is starting to look cute. Again, it's a female blue whale. So here's what the lines look like. Oh my gosh, it's a cute little whale. So I'm just gonna paint on the little starfish. So here's the starfish. Here's the barnacles, but don't worry, I'll outline that later. And I'm just gonna clean up this. This is just a really perfect squishy. So I'm just gonna show you. And by the way, again, looking at it upside down, kind of looks like ice cream. And the drips, it's so nice. So this is the final squishy, and the hole is there because this whale needs to breathe, so it has a blowhole. So it has some writing it, and then if you can't read cursive, it says Happy Birthday Gudetama. Gudetama is short for Gudetama. So I outlined the starfish and the barnacles, and the face on the whale is so cute. I really like the squishy, and I hope you guys enjoyed the squishy makeover. And thank you for watching, Sprightly Kid. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!